Yeah. They want Usher, baby. ATL. City Girls.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Teas and Teenies, and today we have a special guest. My homegirl Kayla is in the building. Cheers to that. Kayla, I'm so happy that you came, girl.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
So today we are going to be getting into the dating scene. You know it gets a little messy over here because these guys is not nothing, especially the guys in college, because they just talk to 1,001 girls, and I swear, like, you just be one of the fucking bunch, I swear. So Kayla, what do you got going on right now? Like, what is your status looking like? Are you, cause
status right now, I'm single.
Okay. Are you dating?
I wouldn't call it dating,
so,
but talking.
You're talking. Okay. Are you talking to one person or more than one person?
I'm talking more than one person.
As you should, because you're single.
Yeah, and I'm in college, so it's good to like explore different guys. Not like that, but just
exactly.
Get to know each guy to figure out which guy you like more.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Exactly. So do you think, since you're in college, like, would you date in college? Would you not date? Personally, I think it's cool to have a boyfriend in college, but I also do think it's okay to not have a boyfriend in college, just so you can experience things that you want to experience and things that you may not be able to experience if you were in a relationship or with a controlling boyfriend.
Well, for me, I always say have fun in college, do what you want to do. But since I finished, I did 2 years of college right now, so I'm okay with having a relationship in college right now. So I actually want a relationship right now. Like, I'm done trying to do the games with the guys. I'm ready for a relationship right now. But if it doesn't come right now, then I'm okay with that.
Okay, so you're content with being by yourself too, because there's some girls who like need a relationship. Oh, no. They need a guy. They don't know how to be by themselves, and to me, that's just awful as like a woman, because guys are not dependable and men suck. Not all of them, but a lot of men suck. So like a lot of females need to know how to be by themselves. So at least you know how to be by yourself, and you can embrace that. See, me personally, I think it just depends on the type of guy that you're dating in college. Like, if your man allows you to be like social, he allows you to go out and shit like that, I think like
that's okay.
That's a healthy college relationship, and that's okay, and you're still being able to like be outside and experience shit that you want to experience. But like, if they controlling, everything is a problem, that's not okay.
You're not in college to find a relationship. You're in college to do one thing, that's to get
your education,
so you can move on in your career. If a boyfriend comes along while in the process, then that's okay. But if it's getting to a point where it's taking you, then you need to like set some boundaries.
Yeah. Okay. Kayla, outside of that, what do you look for in a guy that you just want to just hang out with and not take him really seriously? And what do you look for in a guy that you want to make your boyfriend and have a relationship with?
Okay, so what I look for in a guy that we're just like friends, so we get in, we don't like each other. I look for that, number one, you put in like your school work before anything, your priority, like a better life for yourself, that you're stable, you have a good just a good vibe, like a good energy, you want to hang out, we don't beef, we just have good vibes. So with a guy that I look for in a relationship, well, obviously when I see you, I'm gonna hope you're good looking. Yeah, of course. That's how you're gonna get me. But
at least you're honest.
That's how you're gonna get me. And just like I said, priority, you're truthful to me, no lying. I don't play lying at all. You can have girls that are your friends. Like, I say this all the time, like, of course you grew up with people in school or whatever, and you have best friends that are girls.
For sure. Okay. Yeah, and that's healthy, and that's normal.
That's very healthy.
It is.
But when it comes to a point where they're overstepping our boundaries and my boundaries, then there's a problem. So it's just like, kind of got to know your boundaries. What else? A job. You gotta have a job. Like, I don't know. And then for me, I like older guys. So I like older guys. So I'm 21, so I like them, what?
I'd say like 24
and up. Yeah. That's just my preference. Like, if I meet a guy that's like 22 and he steps to me,
It depends.
It depends.
It does, yeah.
I might have to put you on the friend side because that's just my preference of what I like in a guy.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's fair. So for me personally, what I like in a guy, let me just be honest. First and foremost, you have to be attractive and you have to look good for me. I know a lot of females are into, well, if he treats me nice and he does right by me, it doesn't really matter what he looks like. I just want a guy that, you know, treats me good, which of course, like, you should be with a man that treats you good, as all of us should, because we're all queens. But I want you to look good first and foremost, because that's the first thing that I'm going to look at, is how you look. Personally, I also like a guy with nice teeth. Teeth are a deal breaker for me. You can be looking as good as you want to be, but when you open your mouth and it's just not adding up, or to my liking,
with nasty teeth.
That's what I'm saying, and it's like,
it's a turn off.
It's just a turn off for me.
Good hygiene.
Good hygiene. I like men who shower, which I shouldn't even have to say this, but I like men who shower every single day, but at least
keep up with the haircut. If I can keep up with the hairdo, almost every 3 weeks, you can at least keep your hair up.
Exactly. I like a guy who stays groomed. Clean cut. I don't like a guy that be needing an edge or a haircut. Like, if I keep myself up, I think you should do the same too. And I can appreciate a guy who's at the barbershop every Friday or every week. I can appreciate a guy, even if you don't need a haircut, you're just keeping yourself up. Also, shoes. I like a guy with like a cute little swag on him, like, you know, not so much like hype beast type clothes like that, but just like, you know, like cute and well dressed, you know what I mean? So outside of the looks, that's the first thing that's gonna get me. That's me looks. That's the first thing that's gonna get me. Once you pass that test, now I'm getting into, what's your 5-year plan? What are you doing with yourself? Where do you work? How do you get your money? Like, I like a guy that has a job, because to me that tells me that he has some type of stability and he just wants to have a steady income coming in. So I think that that's attractive. I'm not saying that you have to make 6 figures. Of course, that's what we all want. But just a guy that just has a job and that's just trying to do something with himself. 2, I do like a guy that has an education. You don't have to, because clearly it's not needed to be successful in this life. But it is a little attractive to me that you are in school and that you're trying to grind to get something. I think that that's super cute. I don't like a guy, you know, not to offend anyone, this is just my preference. I don't like a guy that has kids. That's just me.
Yep, me too.
Like, I don't know, there's a lot of females that can talk to a guy that has 1 or 2 kids or this and that. I personally do not like that. I don't care how old that the kids are. Nothing. To me, you come with enough baggage, and I come with none. I think the most baggage kids-wise that I come with is my dog. He's annoying as hell, but that's like, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, I don't like a guy that has kids. Also, I like a guy that's respectful. I like a guy that allows me to be myself. I like a guy that I don't have to act a certain way, or I don't know, I just feel like some girls, they kind of, what's the word? They kind of groom themselves to act a certain way in front of their guy.
Pretend.
And they pretend and fake when they're not around a guy. They act totally different.
In order to be in a relationship, you have to show your true self.
You have to show your true self. If I go out with a guy and I'm with my homegirls, how I act with my homegirls, I feel like I should be able to act like that when I hang out with all of them together in the same setting. So I just want to be with a guy that like really allows me to embrace. So I don't know, that's like a deal breaker for me too. Also, I like a guy with some wheels, a guy with a car. A lot of guys don't have cars nowadays. So yeah, I don't really like that. So basically, I just like a guy that's like
very independent.
That's independent and that can bring to the table what I bring to the table. Not that I'm this mega Kardashian super mega millionaire, but you know, I have stuff and I do have goals and I'm working towards that. So really just a guy that's just like working on himself.
I'm gonna add a little bit to that.
Yeah.
Everything what she said,
yeah,
that's me too. Also, I like a guy that knows how to do stuff like change a tire, change the oil, fix stuff. Yeah. Like I have to have a handyman in my life because me by myself, I'm very independent. So I love a guy to be very handy. Like every guy that I come into contact with or exchange numbers with, they're handy because I see that in them and they also show me that, and that's just what I like. Yeah, that is attractive. A guy that will get down and dirty to fix stuff or build stuff. If my car breaks down on the side of the road and I'm over here, who am I gonna call? Yeah, you shouldn't have to wait hours for AAA. Yeah. If I'm talking to you, you should be like, oh, I'm on the way, blah blah blah. Agreed.
Agree.
But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That definitely counts. That is good. That's a good quality to have. Okay, yeah, so that's just the type of guys that we're into. Let me know the type of men that y'all are into down in the comments below, just so I can just see what y'all got going on too and what y'all look for. But you know what kills me?
What?
Gender roles. Like, let's just get into it. I'm gonna just have a drink to that because I can't. First off, Kayla, do you believe in gender roles?
I'm 50-50.
To an extent?
Yeah.
Okay, me too. So I feel like, I think I believe in it in the sense as like, if someone's trying to pursue me, I feel like the guy should try to pursue me first. Like, I'm not gonna quote run down on like a guy, or if I'm interested in someone, I'm not really the type of female that's gonna be like, oh, like I'm not gonna shoot my shot.
But then again, when we're out, we do have those moments like, oh, he's cute, let me try to, you know, go up to him really quick. Because
yeah, I
went up to a guy that I talked to now. I went up to him first and I'm like, oh, he's cute, let me go up to him. So I shot my shot first.
Really?
It's nothing wrong with shooting your shot first, ladies. It's nothing
no,
wrong
it's
with
honestly
that.
nothing wrong
Nothing
with that.
wrong with that.
I'll
Just
just
be bold
think
and
a guy's cute
just
and
go
just
for
not
it.
even talk to them until they talk to me. But I'll look a couple times like, you straight to come talk to me, but
so you'll look a couple times to give him the okay.
The okay to come.
That it's okay to come
see what's up with me. Yeah.
No, it's 2022.
You
see what you want. You gotta go get what you want.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Okay.
Okay, this is news to me, y'all. Okay. We're gonna have to talk about.
No, you didn't.
No.
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna have to tell you the story.
Yeah, you're gonna tell me the story.
Because you were with me. You were with me. You were with me.
Okay. But yeah, so it is okay to shoot your shot. I guess I'm just like not that comfortable yet. I don't know.
Why? You're
Maybe I don't know.
You'll be okay. Just go for it.
Okay, you know what? Okay.
Go for it. I mean, what's the worst they can say? Oh, I have a girlfriend. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I'm not, you know.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, they're going to talk back.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10.
Unless they have
9.9 times out of 10, they're going to talk back.
They're going to talk back.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
Buy you a drink. You never know.
That's true. Okay, that's true. Like, okay, I guess I need to be on that level. I'm not there yet.
It's like, if you don't shoot your shot, then the only guys that's gonna come up to you is the guys that you see nothing. Yeah, you don't want nothing to do with.
That's true. That's true. Because those be the only ones coming up to me. The ones I don't want nothing to do with.
The ones you want, be quiet. They be in the back.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Kayla's putting us up on some game, y'all.
Now, I'm not saying shoot your shot every time you go out.
But no.
Not what I'm saying, y'all.
No.
Here and there, once a year,
if you see something that's worthy for real, then shoot your shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying every time you go out, shoot your shot. No.
Okay, yeah. See, I think also too, like, okay, so even if a guy does shoot his shot and we exchange information, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if this is childish, but I'm not going to contact you first. I feel like I'm a female, so it's kind of time for you to pursue me. Now, once you pursue me and kind of hit me up like 2-3 times first, then I'll start calling you, texting you first. If I wake up probably first before you, I'll text good morning, this and that, because I don't know. I just feel like once you get my contact and I go to you first, I don't know if I'm being pestful or like you were just like, you know.
Yeah, so you're saying the first time a guy comes up to you and gets your number, that next day he should contact you first?
I think so.
Yeah, me too. I absolutely think so.
Because it's like, I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know, just as a man, like, if you're interested, come and get me.
Yeah,
like,
I think that too. But after, like you said, after like 3 times you've been doing it, then yeah, it's okay for me to hit you up first. Like, hey.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, what you been up to? Yeah, that's definitely okay.
But how do you feel about... Okay, how do you feel about... A lot of girls do it, and if you think different, like, that's fine, because everyone's different in this aspect.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about a girl asking a guy to be in a relationship, or a girl proposing to a guy?
Oh, okay.
Would you... Okay, first off, would you propose to a guy or ask a guy to be in a relationship with you? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Okay. Me... I wouldn't either. Now, if I knew that's what I wanted, I would probably be like most females and hint at it, like, oh, like, you know how girls want to be proposed to or get married, and they're like, when are we gonna get married, or that, like, I'll, you know, spark the conversation, but I would physically,
I would definitely hint it out.
I'll hint it out, but I won't physically get down on my knee or give you a ring and ask you to marry me.
To me, like, what I think is the only way it's gonna work if a guy likes or love you more than you love him or like him.
Like the relationship? Oh, 110%. And there's like a thousand of beautiful women. Like everywhere you fucking go, there's always going to be someone who's just as cute as you, just as pretty as you. And I'm not going to say there's always going to be someone that looks better than you, because I don't really find that true. Like, I think everyone's pretty in their own way. Like, I'm not going to be like, Kim Kardashian is prettier than me and Kayla. No, she's just as pretty as us. We don't have the means. Like, people may not have the same means as the next person, but it doesn't make their means mean that they're prettier than us. You know what I mean? Because we're natural. So this is us. Kim is beautiful, but she's Botoxed up. She's fake butt, so she has a butt. She's fake hips. So I don't really believe in the term and there's someone that's always going to look better than you. But there's always going to be another woman that's just as pretty as you. So I feel like men, if they're not really into you all of the way or like you more than you like,
it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. Like, I don't know. I agree with that. Yeah. It's so funny because people always tell me, if you like him more than he likes you, then it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work because you're gonna be the main one crying while he's out.
Yeah, while he's out.
He wants to do.
And that kills me too. I don't like a guy that's okay with me going to sleep at night knowing that he hurt my feelings or knowing that something has bothered me. Boundaries were, don't allow me to go to sleep feeling some type of way or with my feelings hurt, because I feel like I used to do that all the time. Like, and like they'll know that something was bothering me and they don't feel like dealing with it, so they'll just talk to me tomorrow morning and just hope that I'm over it then, because they don't feel like dealing with it. No, how about you deal with it, because this bothers me and this hurts my feelings and I want us to talk about it so we don't have to wake up tomorrow on this same bad note. You know what I mean?
True. But
so that's the thing for me.
But we gotta think, like, we gotta really think, like, you know, sometimes, most of the time it be them, but we gotta think, like, guys are not used to open up. Like, they're not.
No, they aren't.
So they're not gonna open up to you and talk about what y'all want to talk about there. They're gonna brush it off, like, oh, I don't feel like talking about this. We're gonna talk about this
shit off too quick.
They're not good at opening up.
No, they're not.
They're not good at, because men have like a high standard. Like, you shouldn't open up, you shouldn't talk about this,
because it's okay to vent. It's okay to have your feelings hurt. It's okay for something to bother you. You don't have to act like a bear.
It's okay to talk about it. It's okay to have feelings about certain situations.
Yeah.
Without feeling like you gotta be stronger than what you are.
That's true. Feelings. Everyone has feelings. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do feel like I do forget that men do have feelings, and I just think that my feelings are the only feelings that are valid, and that's all that matters. And that's not true. And I had to really like tell myself that, or like if something bothered, you know, someone that I'm dating or whatever, like, and I can tell it bothered them, I used to just ignore it and be like, I don't care, because this is how I feel about it. Now I'm like, well, no, give me your take on it too, so we can try to get to the bottom of this and come to a mutual agreement.
Because if you always have that mindset, like, oh, I don't care how you feel, they're gonna push it off all the time.
All the time.
Are gonna get nowhere, and then he's gonna be like, he's gonna let you go to sleep feeling like that, because you know, it's the same thing over and over and over and over again.
That's so true.
So,
and I think my next podcast video, I want to like talk about mental health, because I don't think people talk about it enough with men. So
yeah, they don't.
But yes, Kayla, how about you let everybody know where to find you?
You can find me on IG at Kaz _ KAZS _ on TikTok, the same name. Twitter, they say Kayla _.
Okay, sounds good. Also, I just started posting on Spotify too, so I'll also put my link in the description below for that. That's something new for me. I haven't really gotten into it yet, but I'll put that in the description below. Thanks for tuning in, Kayla. Thanks for coming to Teas and Teenies. I know that they'll see you again. You don't like this one?
Now you keep that.
I'll keep it. I'll keep it all for myself. More for me. So thanks for coming to kick it, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.
Yeah. They want Usher, baby. ATL. City girls.
But you can still have your phone. Okay, here. You can put your drink in here. What the fuck? Okay. Okay.
And then flip.
And then I know, that's how we are.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Yeah. They want Usher, baby. ATL. City girls.